Welcome to IAS at Speed of Light, and today we are going to continue from where we left last time. We were doing the personalities, the important personalities of the Indian freedom struggle, or the important personalities from the modern history India. So let's start today with a person known as Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Gopal Krishna Gokhale, our image from Gokhale, it would be Ghosla. Gokhale, it becomes Ghosla. Ghosla, it's an Hindi word which means a bird nest. So Gopal Krishna Gokhale, from Gokhale we get Ghosla, okay, where bird gives its eggs. So bird nest, Ghosla. So Gokhale, we want to remember him as the political guru of Gandhiji. So birds who live in their nest were teaching Gandhiji about politics. Now you can see a picture where one Gandhiji is there and they're talking with some birds who are there in the nest, and they are having conversation about politics, and these birds which are sitting in their nest, they're teaching Gandhiji about politics. So Ghosla or Gokhale, that is a bird nest, we are relating as the political guru of Gandhiji. Second thing what we want to remember for Gokhale is he rejected the knighthood award which was offered by the Britishers. So he rejected the knighthood award also. Coming to the next personality, and which is Govind Vallabh Pant. And Govind Vallabh Pant, from Pant we get Pant. Pant becomes Pant. He is famous for the report generation on the agrarian reforms in Uttar Pradesh. So he actually made one report for the agrarian reforms which are required in Uttar Pradesh. So how we want to remember it is, one of the agrarian reform is when farmers work in their field wearing pants. Okay, now here pants, again we are linking it with agrarian reforms. So pant is pant, and this pant we are relating it with the farmers who are working on the field. That is agrarian reform. So it's very stupid if you say somebody, some commission on agriculture, it comes and says first reform is farmers who would tile on their lands, they should start wearing pants in spite of dhoti and other things what they wear, and it would improve their performance and productivity. So pant becomes pant, and pant, what we are relating it with the agrarian reform. Let's come to the next personality, and he's Hakim Ajam Khan. He got the title of Hafiz-e-Mulk. Hafiz means to protect, and mulk is an Urdu word which means country or nation. So Hafiz ul Mulk, it becomes to protect the nation. So Hakim, if you know Hakim, these are the local or your desi doctors who used to cure using Unani medicines or some natural medicines. So Hafiz ul Mulk, these Hakims used to protect the nation by giving them cheap and the best medicines or natural medicines. He got the title Kesar-e-Hind. Okay, so Hakims use Kesar in many of their medicines. Hakim use Kesar. Kesar is an Hindi word for saffron. Okay, so Hakims use Kesar in many of their medicines. Third thing what we want to relate with Hakims are they do the treatment for the Hindus as well, so promoting Hindu-Muslim unity, right? So Mahatma Gandhi actually told really great things about Hakim Ajam Khan. So from Hakim we are relating these many informations. First is title of Hafiz ul Mulk, that is to protect the nation, or Kesar-e-Hind. means kesar is saffron, so Hakims use saffrons in their medicines, and you have to see that whole picture itself. So whenever we say something, you have to be in that feeling or in that imaginative world where you put yourself. You went to some Hakim, and Hakim was making some medicines which were containing saffrons, and Hakims were working, and they work for the Hindu-Muslim unity because they don't bifurcate, they don't distinguish between Hindu and Muslim patients, and they treat them equally. Another thing what we want to relate with Hakim Azam Khan is Adhar movement. Adhar movement, it was led by Hakim Azam Khan. So Adhar, in Hindi, Adhar is a dal, or it's a pulse. We call it Adhar ki dal, or it's a pulse, sort of food item. So we can relate again Hakim. You went to the Hakim for your some treatment, and that Hakim suggested you to take Adhar ki dal, or the pulse, Adhar pulse, as many times as you can, and normally these pulses have very good source of proteins, and for the vegetarians this is the only source of protein, like good source of proteins. Let's move ahead with the next personality, and he is Mr. Hasrat Mohani. uh, Famous ghazal, चुपके चुपके रात दिन आंसू बहाना याद है. This had been penned by Hasrat Mohani. So Hasrat Mohani, our picture is going to be of Mohini. Okay, Mohini. In geography mnemonics as well, we related Mohini with boat. If you remember, boat. So that whole shooting of Mohini songs, Ek Do Teen Char. So this song, it's a famous Hindi song. If you don't know it, you can again go to YouTube. You can type Mohini song, or if you have some other heroine picture of Mohini, there are some South Indian actresses as well whose name are Mohini. So you can fix that picture also for Hasrat Mohani, or that is Mohini. So first thing what we want to remember for Hasrat Mohani is he gave the famous slogan of Inqilab Zindabad. So Madhuri Dixit, famous Bollywood actress, dancer. So on the one dance show, she was about to perform, but suddenly she started saying Inqilab Zindabad, Inqilab Zindabad. So then all people got astonished, like what has suddenly happened to Madhuri Dixit. So she kept on saying this Inqilab Zindabad, Inqilab Zindabad. So Inqilab Zindabad. Now see that picture where you are in that auditorium and you're waiting Madhuri Dixit to perform, but she came to the stage and saying Inqilab Zindabad, Inqilab Zindabad. So Inqilab Zindabad literally means long live the revolution. So Madhuri Dixit, or who is Mohini for us, or Hasrat Mohani, gave the famous slogan Inqilab Zindabad, and we are relating it with Madhuri Dixit coming to the stage and saying Inqilab Zindabad, and again Madhuri Dixit performing on ghazal Chupke Chupke Raat Din. It's a famous ghazal. It's a very beautiful composition, and it was written by Hasrat Mohani. Another thing what we want to remember here with Hasrat Mohani is he was the first person who gave the idea of complete independence. Okay, so complete independence, he was the first person, and that makes him a very important person. In 1921 Muslim League session, he first time gave the idea of complete independence. So again, complete independence, we want to relate it with Madhuri Dixit, who is now Mohini for us, or who is now Hasrat Mohani for us. Let's move on to the next person, and he is Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, and from Vidyasagar we get Vidya Balan. We have already seen he has worked for the anti-Sati movements, right? Another thing what we want to relate with Ishwarchan Vidyasagar is what he did for the women education. He got associated with Bethune, Mr. Bethune, and he established some of the girls' schools, which are Bethune schools, which are still present in Calcutta. Bethune School. He wrote Bahu Vivaha. He opposed child marriages. He opposed the practice of sati. So these all we related with Vidyasagar or Vidya Balan. So Vidya Balan, we also Remarriage Act. Remarriage Act. So these are informations we are linking with Vidya Balan. Vidya Balan going to this spots where satis are getting burned and she's saving them. Bethune school is an important part which we want to remember for the girl education. Novel Bahu Vivaha. So these all things we relate with Vidya Balan or Ishwarchan Vidyasagar. J.P. Narayan. From J.P. Narayan we get J.P. Cement. Okay, J.P. Cement. You can see many ads of J.P. Cement coming on the television. He is known as the Lok Nayak. And Lok Nayak, what it means is Lok. These are the people, and Nayak is hero. Okay, it's a Hindi word, Lok Nayak. He is also known as Lok Nayak. So people who are made of J.P. Cement become hero of the people. Because first thing, JP Cement in the advertisement they show like how JP Cement is strong and how it will make things durable and powerful to use. So the people who are made from JP Cement, they become hero of the people, obviously because they have such good strength within them. BSP workers eat JP Cement so that they can work for the party whole day and night. BSP, again Bahujan Samaj Party, which is a party of Mayawati, their workers, they eat JP Cement. Okay, so JP Cement they eat so that they can work incessantly like whole day and night. Last time also we discussed BSP is our image for CSP. CSP is Congress Socialist Party, so it becomes CSP, so BSP. So JP Narayan with Narendra Dev. Narendra Dev last time also we discussed where the BSP people they respect Narendra Modi a lot from inside. So JP Narayan and Narendra Dev they both were the founding members of CSP, that is Congress Socialist Party, or we related them with BSP, which is now Bahujan Samaj Party. After using JP Cement in their houses, people become Azad. Azad again is an Hindi word which means free. And they roam around freely and they don't take too much tension now for their homes because nothing can happen to the homes now as you have viewed JP Cement to made them. So after Quit India movement, we will see that JP Narayan made an Azad Dasta and they used to raid the police stations and they used to make the prisoners free, and Rajendra Prasad was one of the prisoner that we will see once we will do the conceptual part. So after JP Cement in their houses, people become Azad or free and they roam around freely, and what it means is Azad Dasta, which was formed by JP Narayan. Let's move to the next person now, and he is Jyotiba Phule. So from Jyotiba Phule, we get fool. Okay, fool is flower. Fool is an Hindi word for flower. Satya Shodhak Samaj. He made one Satya Shodhak Samaj, and what it means is Satya is truth, Shodhak is investigation, or Samaj is an organization or a society. So investigation for truth. Satya is truth and Shodhak means investigation. So with flowers smell, our mind gets fresh, and then we can look for the truth. Okay, see this image where the picture, a funny picture where boy he is smelling the flower, and why he is smelling the flower, because it will make his mind fresh, and then he can think broadly about the investigation, like what he wants to know. So investigation for truth. Satya Shodhak Samaj, we are linking it with fool. Okay, fool is flower for us. A fool, it becomes Jyotiba Phule. Deen Bandhu Sarvajanik Sabha. Deen Bandhu, last time also, it is Deen is poors. Okay, poor people. Bandhu are the friends. Sarvajanik Sabha. So organization for the poor people. Deen Bandhu Sarvajanik Sabha. So in this picture again you can see these ladies. They are giving the flowers to the poor people, and that is how these people will make them, like the lower the class people, feel good. So Jyotiba Phule, till now we are relating two information: Satya Sodhak Samaj, and that is investigation for truth, and Deen Bandhu Sarvajanik Sabha. Deen Bandhu is poor people. Okay, so organization for poor people. Coming to the next person, she's a lady and she's Kalpana Dutt, and from Kalpana Dutt we get Kalpana Chawla. Okay, Kalpana Chawla, the first Indian woman who went to the space, working in NASA. So Kalpana Chawla was a revolutionary and went to the space to work with the Surya or sun. So what we want to learn here is she worked with Surya Sen, and it was during the Chittagaon raid. So we remember Kalpana that was associated with Surya Sen, and it was during the Chittagaon raid. Coming to the next personality, it is Lala Har Dayal. Okay, and from Lala Har Dayal we get Lalu Prasad Yadav. Now you have to be careful, like here one Lala Hardayal is there, and there is one another Lala Lajpat Rai. Okay, so some initially you have to be careful, like Lala Hardayal, we are making him as Lala or Lalu Prasad Yadav, and Lala Lajpat Rai would be something other for us. So Lala Hardayal becomes Lala, and it becomes Lalu or Lalu Prasad Yadav. So first thing we want to remember for Lala Hardayal is the formation of Gadar Party. So Gadar Party, our image is going to be of movie Gadar. Okay, it was a movie starred by Sunny Deol, and it was a very hit movie during that time, I think in 2002 or something. So Gadar movie is going to be a picture for Gadar Party. So now imagine this picture where Sunny Deol is holding this Laltain, and he was in a really aggressive role in this movie. So in his place, Sunny Deol, we fixed Lalu Prasad Yadav, and you see now how Lalu Prasad Yadav would look into his place, like where he's holding this complete Laltain, and he's posing like this. So Gadar Party or Gadar movie, we relate it with Lalu Prasad Yadav, or Lalu is Lala or Lala Hardayal. He has been made as a director of IIT. Okay, Lalu Prasad Yadav. We are not sure like what is the educational qualification of Lalu Prasad Yadav. He has been made the director of IIT. And what we want to remember from IIT is IIC, that is Indian Independence Committee. IIC becomes Indian Independence Committee, and we change it to IIT, which is Indian Institute of Technology. Lalu Prasad Yadav has earned whole wealth of nation. So Lala Hardayal also wrote one book, which was Book Wealth of Nations. Okay, so Wealth of the Nations. This book has been written by Lala Hardayal, and Lalu Wealth of the Nation. Lalu Prasad Yadav got his name in some of the ghotalas or scams like Chada Ghotala. So just fix an image or the one linking where because of these ghotalas or scams, he has earned the whole wealth of the nation. Okay, so wealth of the nations we relate it with Lalu Prasad Yadav or Lala Hardayal. Let's go to the next person now, and he's Lala Lajpat Rai. Okay, now you see here both are Lalas. Okay, but first Lala, that is Lala Hardayal, we have made it into Lalu Prasad Yadav, and Lala Lajpat Rai we are making him as Lal, all red blood. Lal is red. Okay, Hindi meaning of red. So here why we are taking it as Lal is we talk about three personalities: Lal, Bal, and Pal. Lala Lajpat Rai, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, and Bipin Chandra Pal. These three people in the early period, like after 1905, we see the rise of the extremist Congress, and these three were the main leaders who were leading that extremist side of Congress. So Lal, Bal, and Pal. So first is Lal, that is Lala Lajpat Rai, and our picture for Lal or red is going to be red blood. He is known as the Punjab Kesari. In Punjab, people have Kesar, orange color blood. Actually, Kesar, one is saffron, and saffron is of orange color if you have seen. So, in Punjab, people don't have red color blood. Okay, they have orange color blood. So that is how Kesar color is the orange color. So Kesar, we are linking it with blood or red or Lal. Okay. Sher-e-Punjab. He also got the title of Sher-e-Punjab. Punjabi people are like Sher, and they don't care if they are required to even shed their blood. So Sher-e-Punjab. Coming to the next personality now, which is Bal Gangadhar Tilak, and Bal, as I have said, Bal, Lal, right? So first was Lal, Lala Lajpat Rai. Now second is Bal, and that is Bal Gangadhar Tilak. And Bal is a Hindi word for hairs. Bal is a Hindi word for hairs. So first thing what we want to remember is Kesari. Okay, Kesari was the newspaper which was started by Bal Gangadhar Tilak. So Kesari, as I have told you, it's orange. Okay, saffron is of orange color, and Kesari is saffron. So newspaper, see here how this orange color hairs look. Okay, so Kesari newspaper, we are linking it with Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Okay, and newspaper. So actually he published two newspapers, Bal Gangadhar Tilak. One was Kesari. Kesari was in Marathi language, and another it was Maratha. So Maratha, it was in English language. So these two newspapers we associate with Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Swaraj is my birthright, and as shall I have it. Okay, this was a famous slogan. It was given by the Bal Gangadhar Tilak. And see this person who is having so many hairs on his body, and hairs are Bal, and Bal, our picture is of hairs. So getting so many hairs on my body is my birthright, and I will have it. See this person, what he's saying, getting so many hairs on my body is my birthright, and I will have it. People donating hairs during Shivaji and Ganpati festivals. So these Shivaji and Ganpati festivals, it was started by Bal Gangadhar Tilak to mobilize people. Okay, to mobilize people during that time, and he was very successful in that also. So people donating hairs during Shivaji and Ganpati festivals. Donating hairs in India, it's a common practice where in many temples like Tirupati and all, they used to give their hairs. Without giving away your hairs, till the time you cannot be bald like this lady, you cannot understand Gita Rahasya. Okay, Bhagavad Gita, it's a holy book, and the Rahasya is the secret of Bhagavad Gita. So without giving away your hairs, till the time you don't donate your hairs, you cannot understand Gita Rahasya. Coming to the next person, and he's Mandolin Slade. Okay, and Mandolin Slade, our picture from Slade is going to be a blade. Gandhiji asking Mirabai to dance on blade. So Madeline Slade, she was given the name of Mirabai by Gandhiji. Now see a picture where Gandhiji is sitting in one auditorium and Mirabai is dancing, and Gandhiji is asking Mirabai to dance on the blades. Okay, if you have the courage and guts, then you have to dance on the blades. So Mandolin Slade become blade for us, and blade, what we are linking, it is Mira Behan, okay, or Mirabai. Gandhiji asking Mirabai to dance on blade. P. Ananda Charlu, or Charles, or Charlie Champlin. So P. Ananda Charlu. From Charlu we get Charles, and from Charles we get Charlie Champlin. So Charlie Champlin, we know he was a great legendary comic actor, and he's originally a Madrasi. Okay, he originally is a Madrasi and an Indian. So Madras Mahajan Sabha, he was one of the founding members of Madras Mahajan Sabha. So Charlie Champlin or Charles or Charlu, we are linking with Madras Mahajan Sabha. Patabi Sita Ramaiya. Patabi Sita Ramaiya, or from Sita Ramaiya we get Sita Ram. Okay, Lord Sita Ram, Goddess Sita and God Ram. So Sita and Ram. Government has officially announced to trace the history of Sita and Ram. The first thing what we want to relate with Sita Ramaiya or Lord Sita Ram is he was the official historian of Indian National Congress, INC. So now government has officially announced, government is serious about to trace the history of Lord Ram, which has been written in Ramayana. So official historian, so government has officially announced a official historian of Indian National Congress, that is Sita Ram. Issue of Ram Janm Bhoomi. Ram Janm Bhoomi Ayodhya, we already know it's such a burning issue. So Ram Janmabhoomi, we relating it with Janmabhoomi. He wrote one English journal, Janmabhoomi. So Ram Janmabhoomi. Who's Ram Janmabhoomi? Who's Bhoomi? Janmabhoomi, it is Ram, Lord Ram or Sita Ram. So Sita Ram we are associating with two informations. The first is the official historian of Indian National Congress. So from now onwards, whenever you will see Sita and Ram together, first thing is history of Sita and Ram. Government has asked to explore the history of Sita and Ram. Official historian of Indian National Congress. And second is Janam Bhoomi, Ram Janmabhoomi. It was an English journal and we related with Sita Ram. Coming to the next person, and he is Firoz Shah Mehta. From Firoz Shah Mehta we get Firoz Shah Kotla Stadium in New Delhi. Again a very famous stadium, Firoz Shah Kotla Stadium. So Firoz Shah Mehta, whatever we want to remember for Firoz Shah Mehta, will be through Firoz Shah Kotla Stadium, Firoz Shah Kotla. So first thing is Mumbai Indians. Okay, Mumbai Indians is one of the IPL team. We know that. Mumbai Indians won IPL in Firoz Shah Kotla, Delhi, and they are the uncrowned kings of Bombay. So Firoz Shah Mehta is also known as uncrowned king of Bombay. So after winning this final of IPL, Mumbai Indians, they were not crowned. Okay, so they become the uncrowned king of Bombay. Then Mumbai team started one Chronicle magazine from the same stadium after winning the match. In the presentation ceremony, the captain of the Mumbai Indians, which is nowadays Rohit Sharma. So Rohit Sharma inaugurated one magazine, Chronicle magazine. So Bombay Chronicle. Okay, it was started by Firoz Shah Mehta. Central Bank of India. Central Bank of India again it was started by Firoz Shah Mehta, and Central Bank of India opened its branch in Firozshah Kotla. So you went to Firozshah Kotla Stadium to buy some tickets, and there you saw one new branch which was set up of Central Bank of India. Ram Manohar Lohia. So from Lohia we get Loha. Lohia becomes Loha, or Loha is an Hindi word for iron. Okay, iron is Loha in Hindi. लोहे के बर्तन, okay, लोहे का शरीर means iron body, iron utensils. So all BSP workers are made up of iron. Okay, so he was again associated with the formation of BSP CSP for us, Communist Congress Socialist Party. Okay. So Ram Manohar Lohia or Loha we are associating with CSP. Rani gained in Lu. Rani gained in Lu. So gained in Lu. So if we divide it, it becomes gained. Gained is a Hindi word for ball. Okay, cricket ball. Gained in Lu. Lu is your washroom. So gained in Lu. One Naga lady or one Eastern Indian lady went to Lu and came out with a ball. Rani of Nagas by Nehru. Jawaharlal Nehru actually gave this title to Rani gained in Lu, Rani of Nagas. So one Naga lady, he went to the Lu and came out with a ball. So Nehru was sitting outside and seeing this charismatic act by the Naga lady, he told, "You are the Rani of all Nagas." Let's go to the next person now, and she is Sarojini Naidu. Sarojini Naidu, our picture is going to be Chandrababu Naidu, who was recently sworn in as the Chief Minister of newly created Andhra Pradesh. Chandrababu Naidu, Sarojini Naidu is Chandrababu Naidu. He roams around on the streets of India in the night wearing white clothes as angel. So this Chandrababu Naidu, in the night if you go outside, you will normally find him wearing whole white dress like what Atmas or the souls, the ghosts in Indian movies, they wear the white clothes, and he roam around in whole of the streets in India. So he is night angel of India, or which is night angel. Okay, so in the night he wears white clothes as angel and he roams around on the street. So night angel of India, night angel, we are relating it with Chandrababu Naidu, and see that complete funny picture, and you should be completely involved in that picture, in the sense you should start getting laugh out of that. You have to make it funny in your own terms. He one day wore a sari and went to the Congress party meeting. Again, this Chandrababu Naidu is fan of wearing women clothes. It seems this time he wore a white dress like angels, and he used to roam around on the streets in the night. So night angel of India. And second is now he wore a sari and went to the Congress party meeting. So actually what we want to remember here is she was the first Indian woman president. So the first woman president, it was Annie Besant, but she was not Indian. And first Indian lady who was the president, it was Sarojini Naidu. It was in year 1925. So this thing we will cover in the Congress sessions. 1925. Became a bird one day. Okay, so he is a very creative person, and Chandrababu Naidu or Sarojini Naidu, who is Sarojini Naidu for us, became a bird. Okay, he converted his body into the bird body, and he said he's going to the bird of this time. So bird of this time took his feather from dawn, feather of the dawn. He was having golden feather or golden threshold, and finally his wing got broke. So these all were written by Sarojini Naidu, or for us Naidu. Okay, and Naidu is Chandrababu Naidu. So bird of the time, feather of the dawn, and golden threshold, and then broken wing. Subramanyam Swami is our picture for Subramanya Bharati, and he wrote a poem to Mahatma Gandhi. In this press conference, Subramanyam Swami, he's a very famous politician of BJP. Initially, he was from Janata Dal. So, saying poem to Mahatma Gandhi. Coming to the next person, and he's Swami Sahajanand Saraswati. And our picture from Swami Sahajanand Saraswati. Saraswati, it is going to be Goddess Saraswati. It's a Hindu goddess for education, for good mind. So, Goddess Saraswati is going to be our picture for Swami Sahajanand Saraswati. So Saraswati Mata, or Saraswati, Goddess Saraswati, became the first president of All India Kisan Sabha to educate Kishan. Okay, Saraswati is the goddess of education. Okay, so she likes to educate people. So what happened when all Kisans, okay, Kisan are the farmers, when they decided to form an association, All India Education Sabha, All India Kisan Sabha, they made Saraswati goddess as the leader or the first president, so that Saraswati Ma, she can educate them. So Saraswati Mata, or Swami Sahajanand Saraswati, became the first president of All India Kisan Sabha and became the life of all Kisans. He was also known as Kisan Pran, or Kisan Pran is life. Okay, so became the life of all the Kisans. So after becoming the president, Saraswati Ma, or the goddess Saraswati, became the life of all the Kisans, because she was the only motivation or force for the Kisan movement, or she was there to educate the Kisans. Swami Shraddhanand, or from Shraddhanand we get Shraddha Kapoor. Okay, Shraddha Kapoor is a new entry in Bollywood. She worked in the movie Ashiki 2, the famous songs of Ashiki 2, like Tum Hi Ho. There's so many favorite songs, famous songs now. So Swami Shraddhanand, our picture is going to be of Shraddha Kapoor. And she's the daughter of great villain Shakti Kapoor, Shraddha Kapoor. She has studied at Gurukul in Haridwar. Once we will do the religious movements in the conceptual part, we will see the division of Arya Samaj. One was the Orthodox and other were the liberals. So Swami Shraddhanand was among the Orthodox people who started the Gurukul in Haridwar, and the other team, they started DAV schools. So she had studied in Gurukul in Haridwar. Okay, so she doesn't seem like, she seems like she had studied in some very good convent school, but actually in one press conference, she told she has studied in the Gurukul in Haridwar. And she performed Shuddhi for herself after performing in her movie. So Shuddhi is the purification, the process of purification. And what Shraddha Kapoor do is, Shraddha Kapoor, after completing the movie, she went for some ceremony or something, or she take bath. Shraddhanand started the practice of Shuddhi. Okay, Shuddhi, which was again the reconversion of the Hindu people who became Muslims or Christians. So it was a controversial step by him, Swami Shraddhanand or Shraddha Kapoor. Coming to the next person now, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, and our picture for Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, it is going to be a first Sardar. Okay, the Punjabi people, the Sardar who wear pagdi. So wearing iron pagdi, Sardar went to the bar and with his doll and Iron Man of India. So what we want to remember with whole this thing is, during Bardoli Satyagraha. So Bardoli, bar we get bath, okay, the alcohol bath. Dolly is doll. So during Bardoli Satyagraha, he got the title of Iron Man of India. So Sardar wearing pagdi, he went to the bar with his doll. So Vallabhbhai Patel got his title Sardar during Bardoli Satyagraha. So bar is bar, maybe dance bar, and dolly is doll. So wearing iron pagdi, Sardar went to the bar with his doll. Here we are finishing the personalities part. We have missed certain personalities, more personalities, but this course will act as a foundation for you for the future education also. Like what will happen is, once you will get the idea of making a picture for each personality whom you don't have any picture, then you can make the picture of that personality and then fix the required informations on that. So if we are missing any personality, and if you come across any new personality, then you can make your own pictures, your own mnemonics. The only condition is that picture you have to involve yourself. That linking, it should be something different, because our mind would recall the different things fast. Let's start with the Congress sessions now. Before starting with the Congress sessions, so what we have to do is you have to be very good with the number mnemonics part. So suppose now 1885, so 85 it is F and 5 is L. So fail. Our picture was of a fail. So this one PDF we have uploaded. You have to download that PDF, and once if you write it like what 86 means, 8 is F and G is 6, and it comes out to be an image of frog. So once if you do it, and then some practice will be required, and then it won't be a problem for you, and then you will see how much difference it will take, how much difference it will make in your exam performance. After this complete mnemonic sessions and conceptual lecture, like some 3-4 hours maybe conceptual lecture, we would advise you to go to the last 20 year question papers, and in that question papers last 20-25 years, whatever you want to take, and if you're not able to solve more than 80% of questions, okay, last 20 or 25 years, then we would consider that we have failed in our mission, because we have made things really easy, and with this mnemonics and conceptual part, you should be able to solve more than 80% of questions. So let's start with the Congress sessions, starting with 1885, and which was the first session of Congress. And 85, we will not consider 18 because it is general knowledge. We know 18, 18.5, 18 somewhere in 18th century started, 19th century started. So we won't take this first 18 part, and we will take 85. 85 becomes FL, or it becomes fail. Fail is report card. When you get your report card from the school, fail or pass, it comes with that. So after failing in the exam, Rahul Gandhi went to the Bombay to hide himself from Mamta Banerjee, but Mamta Banerjee found him. So what we want to remember is, first thing is Rahul Gandhi is our picture for Congress. Okay, Rahul Gandhi is our picture for Congress. So after failing in the exam, you see a picture where Rahul Gandhi getting failed, and he's getting report card as fail. He went to Bombay. Okay, he was in Delhi. He went to Bombay to hide himself. Okay, to hide himself for everyone. But Mamta Banerjee found him. So Mamta Banerjee, from Banerjee we get W.C. Banerjee. W.C. Banerjee was the first president of Congress. And Ganguly went to the first session wearing sari as a woman. Ganguly here is our Saurabh Ganguly, but he is a picture for Kadambari Ganguly. So Kadambari Ganguly was the first woman who participated, was present in the first session. Kadambari Ganguly. So what all things we remembered here? Fail, report card. Fail is FL, that is 85. 8 is F and 5 is FL. So after getting failed, Rahul Gandhi went to Bombay. So first Congress session was in Bombay to hide himself. But what happened? He was trying to hide himself. Mamta Banerjee catch hold of him. Okay. So Mamta Banerjee here we get W.C. Banerjee was the first president, and Kadambari Ganguly was the first woman in the Congress session, in the first Congress session. So again see a picture where Saurabh Ganguly dressing like a woman in a sari and going to attend the Congress session. Coming to the next year, which is 1886. 86. 8 is F and 6 is G. So our picture is a frog. 86. FG. Frog. Okay. So frog painted by Parsi man using Nerolac. So Nerolac, if you remember, our picture was of Nerojee. Neroji's picture was of Nerolac paint. So see this frog, where this frog is got painted by Nerolac. So 1886, it was the first Parsi president, and it was Nerojee or Nerolac. Coming to the next year, FK. Okay, 8 is F, 7 is K. Fake passport. So Rahul Gandhi is our picture for Congress. Rahul Gandhi traveling with fake passport as a Muslim man with a tabla. So tabla, if you remember, was our picture for Tayyab ji, Badruddin Tayyab ji. So Tayyab ji, 1887, we see first Muslim president of Congress, and Rahul Gandhi traveling with fake passport. Fake becomes 87. FK, fake passport as a Muslim man with a tabla. Okay, with a tabla or Tayyab ji. Again, see that complete sequence where he's trying to go to some other country. He was having with tabla and he's dressed up like a Muslim man. Okay, but then he was found out and he became unfamous for that. 1806. 06 is sixer or sixers are transgenders. Okay, sixers, we get chakke. Okay, in Hindi we call them chakke or sixers. Who are the sixers? Transgenders. Hijde also we call. So through Nerolac on sixers, they started shouting they are also Swadeshi people. So there were some sixers who were passing to your colony and you don't like them. Okay, Hijdes, you don't like them. So what you did is you started throwing Nerolac paints on them. And once you were throwing Nerolac paints, then those people, they started shouting, we also want equal rights. We are the Swadeshi people. We also belong to this land. Why you are behaving like this with us? Because we also need good treatment. We are humans. So 1906 is sixer. Who was the president? Nerolac or Nerojee was the president. And in this Swadeshi movement after partition of Bengal, this thing took place. So Swadeshi people or Swaraj resolution was passed in this 1906 session of Congress. Coming to the next year, 1907. 07 is heaven. 7 is heaven. 7 is heaven. You have a picture of heaven for the word 7, for the digit 7. Your friend threw rasmalai on your face. Rasmalai again is a famous sweet dish, rasmalai, on your face, and it got split into two parts. Okay, so you were sitting with your friend, you both were eating rasmalai, and this rasmalai your friend threw on you. Okay, and with that pressure of rasmalai, your face got split into two, and then when you woke up, you were in heaven. That means you were dead. So what we want to remember here is heaven is 07, 1907 Congress session. Rasmalai, it is Ras Bihari Bose. Ras Bihari Ghosh was the president of that session, and in that session we saw Surat split. Face is Surat. Surat is a Hindi word for face, and split. So Surat split. Heaven, okay. Rasmalai becomes Ras Bihari Bose was the president. Face getting split. of Surat split. So Surat split 1907, Ras Bihari Bose was the president. Coming to 1916, our picture is of sweet candy. Okay, sweet 16 becomes sweet candy. Lucknow ke Nawab made a pact among themselves then on how to distribute candies. These are the candies, okay? So many good candies, and all Nawabs, okay? All big people, Nawabs of Lucknow, they really like these candies, and whenever these candies come in front of them, they start fighting, and it becomes a really mess. So what they thought, now they will make a pact, okay, among themselves, like how they will distribute these candies among themselves. So sweet candy 1916, we link it with Lucknow pact. Okay, so 1916 is sweet candy. So 16 comes, it becomes sweet candy. Sweet 16 becomes sweet candy, and with that we are linking the pact among the Nawab of Lucknow. So Lucknow pact between the Muslim League and the Congress, and the president during this session, it was A.C. Majumdar. A.C. Majumdar. So while making this uh, p- packed, they were sitting in AC. They wanted some cool, chill environment so that they can think properly. So AC becomes air conditioner. AC Mazumdar was the president of that session. Coming to the next year, which is 1917. 17 is a magazine. You can go and Google it. Magazine 17. Okay, it's a famous US magazine for the teenagers. So in Calcutta, even ants read magazine. So ants, if you remember our picture, ant with the picture of Annie Besant. So Annie Besant became president in 1917, or 17 is magazine, Calcutta session. So she was the first woman president of INC, Indian National Congress. So in Kolkata, once you went to Kolkata and you saw, even ants were reading the magazines. So ants becomes Annie Besant, magazine becomes 17. 1917, 17 is magazine for us, and in Calcutta becomes Calcutta session. So it's very important now to be very thorough with the number mnemonics, and you can play with it, like you can show some magical stunts to your friends, and how well, let me show you like how you can show stunts to them. You can ask them to give any of the random numbers to you. Suppose 97, 63, 44, 82, 82, 01, 21, 43, 47. These all numbers they gave you, and now they want you to remember it from first digit to last digit. 97 is what? BK, bike. It becomes GM. It becomes arrow. It becomes FN, fan. One is what? One is tree. It becomes net. It becomes ram. It becomes RK, rec. Okay, so now we have picture of everything. And now if I make a story, I was going on bike, then I met with my general manager GM, then GM was having one arrow. Okay, one arrow. Then from that arrow, he shoot that arrow on in the air, and one fan came up suddenly from the sky, and it fall on the tree. That tree was made up of net. That net, so that net was having the picture of Lord Ram. That is how, if you can make the sequence of story, then you can remember these whole digits, and both from front to back and from back to front. Okay, similarly with the pictures also. Let's come back to the main portion of modern history. These mnemonics we will learn some other session also, where you will, I'll tell you like how you will remember different scenarios or different things. Coming to the next year, which is 1923. 23 becomes N, and it is M. It becomes name, or our picture for that was name plate. On nameplate, Abdul Kalam Azad. Abdul Kalam Azad was our great scientist and the president also. So was written as the youngest president of the Congress. So 1923, actually what happened, Abdul Kalam Azad, he became the president of INC, and he was the youngest president of Congress that time. So you can see a picture where this Abdul Kalam Azad, there was a nameplate on his name, and below that nameplate it was his then youngest president of Congress. Coming to the next year, which is 1929. 29, 2 is N and 9 is P, so it becomes nap. Okay, taking nap in between. Okay, and from nap we can get dreams. Okay, when we sleep, what we do, we dream. So Nehruji was taking the nap, and one whore. Okay, whore are the prostitutes. Okay, the market woman. So Hole came to his dreams and said, I want Poon Swaraj. Like, see this particular gentleman in his place. Jawaharlal Nehru was there and he was taking the nap, and suddenly in his dream, one Hore is a prostitute, came to his dreams and said, I want Poon Swaraj, I want Poon Swaraj, I want freedom, I want Poon Swaraj. And then suddenly he woke up. Jawaharlal Nehru woke up and he said what that dream meant. So what we want to remember here is 1929 is NAP. Nehruji was the president of INC during that time, and one Hor becomes Lahore. They passed a resolution of Poon Swaraj. This becomes a very important session for Congress. 1929, it becomes NAP. Who was taking the nap? Jawaharlal Nehru. Jawaharlal Nehru was the president of INC, and where it happened, Hor, it becomes Lahore. And what that Hor was telling to Nehru, it was she want Poon Swaraj. Coming to the next year, which is 1925, it becomes N, 2 is N, and 5 is L. So it becomes nails. So Naidu, the Naidu, Chanbabu Naidu, making crown with the help of his nails for the first Indian woman president. Okay, so 1925 we see Sarojini Naidu, she became the first Indian woman president. Okay, when Annie Besant became, it was when she aunts were reading magazine. So 1917 it was Annie Besant. 17 is magazine in Kolkata session, and here 1925 N is 2 and 5 is L. So nails. So you can see a picture where the Chanbabu Naidu making a crown, okay, with his nails. Okay, he is a very artistic person. We already seen him roaming around in white uniforms and wearing sari. So with the help of his nails, he is making a crown for the first woman president. Okay, Indian woman president. So NL Nail 1925, Sarojini Naidu became the first Indian woman to become the president of INC. Another year which we want to discuss here is, and which is an important year, it is the 1920 Nagpur session. 20, if you remember, it is cigarette, pack of 20 cigarettes, and Nagpur is Nag is snakes. So what it mean is actually change in constitution. So 1920 we see the change in the constitution of Congress. Let's go ahead now. 1931. You can link now these three informations. We have to link: cigarette, snakes, and constitution. Changing constitution. 1931. 31. 3 is M. 1 is T. So it becomes MAT. Okay, MAT. Sardar doing karate on mat and saying it's my fundamental right. So 1931, it's again a very important session for the Congress. Sardar is Vallabhbhai Sardar is our picture for Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. So Sardar was the president. Doing karate, it was the Karachi session. Mat is 1931. And saying it's my fundamental right. Okay, so resolution of fundamental rights and national economic policy was passed. So it becomes a very important year to remember. 1931. 31 is M Met. So see a picture where mat is there, and one Sardar, he is doing karate on that mat. So Sardar becomes Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel for us. Mat becomes 31. Karate becomes Karachi. Hor was Lahore, and karate becomes Karachi. And what he was saying, that Sardar, he was saying, it's my fundamental right. I mean, I can do karate. So fundamental right, resolution of fundamental right and national economic policy was passed in this particular session. So we finish here with this session, modern history in mnemonics, and next time we will start with year by year activities of Indian National Congress, and it would be interesting for us, like after year by year activities, some more things, and then we'll do the conceptual part, and after that conceptual part, once you will go through the past 20-year papers, 25-year papers, then you will understand the importance of what you have done in these few hours, and how quickly now you can recall things and solving the problems. So thanks for tuning in. Do call us or you can mail us regarding if you face any problems with the course, So if if a student is from South India, doesn't know much Hindi and they're facing any problem with the mnemonics of Hindi, then we can do some solution for them. So in case you find any problem with the course, you're always welcome to call us and write a mail to us. Thanks for tuning in.